Hello, Gravy Timmy, and it's weird to think in a few months we won't be looking at this stupid plane in the clouds. Nope, that's not a cloud, it's a 1930s vape. You know this, but back then where they were always hitting those sick rips. And welcome back to the Fun Hoi 4 channel, where we like to do fun things like get every single achievement in the video game Hearts of Iron 4. And you know, today I think we are in for a treat because one of my favorite nations is up. That's right, we're playing Lithuania, the sick vapor themselves. So there is a multitude of reasons why Lithuania is a great nation to play in Hearts of Iron 4, one of them being that you annex Poland free, the Germans don't go to war with you, and you get all of the Baltics and their factories for free and a whole bunch of land in the Soviet Union. Who does not like the sound of that? Okay, so the achievement we are going for today is "This is going to be lit," as the kids say. 420, blaze it. For real, you are capping so hard right now, Timmy. Which, other than painstakingly blowing up your eardrums with the sound of Zuma speak, we just need to hold the capital of all our neighbors. So we need Riga, Warsaw, Brandenburg, and cojones, which isn't too difficult at all, really. We also have the option for getting every single state in the Baltics, but I might leave that for either Latvia or Estonia because they do have paths that are pretty interesting too, just not as fun as Lithuania. I mean, 100% you know that Lithuania has the best focus tree, because who else has Voldemort in their damn tree? Come on, guys. So yeah, obviously I've done Lithuania a couple of times already. The strat hasn't changed at all, but we want to go ahead and reconvene the Saimas and then get ourselves down here to get the monarchism in Poland, which will give us Poland for free. I have to say that Kingdom of Lithuania's flag, pretty cool. It's a dude on a horse. So yes, with the magical power of clicking a few buttons, we can turn Poland from this to this to Poland. Yeah, so it's pretty much always just guarantee that they win the Civil War, and when they do, you get yourself a brand new Polish puppet, and then can immediately annex it. Here we go, and just like that, we have joined with the Polish and got ourselves a lot of free manpower because I do not want to use that army. Yeah, just with that one annexation right now, we are looking pretty damn good militarily and civilian factories and stuff like that. We have a lot going for us, but we're going to get even more as we now annex Latvia and Estonia. And the really cool thing about the Claim Livonia focus is it does give you cores on both Estonia and Latvia, so realistically, the longer you wait for your invasion, the better, because they're going to do all their focuses to get factories in these states, which you will immediately get access to. Yeah, when they meant Lithuania, they really meant lit. Also, again, the longer you wait, the more equipment you'll also seize from these guys, since the AI will just pump out a whole ton of infantry equipment, which you can then use to make troops for and obviously hold against the upcoming war against who shall not be named. That's right, Voldemort makes his second appearance in the video today. There you go, we have taken them both out. We're already up to 88 factories, which is insane. So when the Germans actually say that they want Mamel, we are not going to bother in fighting them for it. We're just going to accept, and then later on we'll get it back anyway. But for now, we need to focus on the nation that's actually going to declare war on us, which is the Soviets. So for whatever reason, the Germans have actually just gone straight to war around the Maginot without even taking the rest of Czechoslovakia, which is, I think we may have broken them by taking Poland out of the equation. I was going to say it will become a problem if they lose really early, but it looks like they're still doing completely fine even without all of Czechoslovakia, well, other than the Italians who just got pushed. So one of the most annoying parts about being a non-aligned nation is that you can never go past limited conscription for some damn reason. Oh, and there go the Czechs. The Germans are just doing it the old-fashioned way, I see. And good to see that Memel is now getting naval invaded by a British cavalry unit. Good. In good hands, I see. Right, so here come the Soviets, and I think we're in a pretty good position here. The most annoying thing the Soviets can do is actually logistic strike you. So I've made some armored trains and some AA and built a couple AA spots around the nation, which should keep them at bay, I hope. We don't have any planes. Another really annoying thing they do is naval invade you, and I am working on a long-term solution for that, which is making submarines and hopefully raiding them out, but that is, again, not ready just yet because we don't even have the manpower to deploy the subs. But yeah, we do have a lot of equipment in stockpile still, so as soon as they declare war on us, we will up our conscription and get even more men out. We just gotta make sure that we're gonna hold until that happens. A man after my own heart, Ernestes, a staunch anti-German. Imagine, like, turning up for, like, a 1930s census. They come to the house like, what exactly is your job, Ernestes? Just don't like Germans, mate. Here come the Soviet Union, and, I just realized that if you accept this, I think they just annex all of you completely. So, that's pretty interesting. But we're going to say no to that, and they are going to come and teach me a lesson. Right, Stalin? You're gonna teach me a thing or two, huh? Right, now we're immediately going to go up on our conscription and just spam out as many troops as we physically can, because we need them badly. So already, the Soviets have already declared war on Finland, which is going to take a lot of pressure off us, but we also are just kind of holding anyway. They push you back a little bit, but as soon as you start getting up to speed and getting all your manpower out, it really is no problem at all. I'm also going to collab on the Soviets too, because I want all their factories. I went ahead and did a bit of a push, but I took way too many losses. I mean, the Soviets have taken a lot more, but that is still way too much that I'm comfortable with taking. So we're just going to sit down for a while and take it easy. The only thing I really want to do is make sure I cut off the axis so that when Germany does declare war, they won't be able to push too far from Romania. And there we go. And we got ourselves a nice pocket of Russians to eat up as well. There you go. Sleep tightly tonight, Stalin. This is where the submarines come in handy, because they get caught when they launch their naval invasions, and yeah, it just absolutely destroys them before they even get a chance to land. Whenever it does manage to land, it doesn't fare too good for them. Now, obviously, the further we push into the Russians, the better off we are going to be economically, because I have a full collab on them, which means I'm getting a lot of factories once this war's over. I've also gone ahead and moved my doctrine now over to mobile warfare. We were on ground battle plan, but I do plan on making some tanks to take the fight to the Axis, who I thought would be a lot less strong than they are, but they're doing pretty well. Yeah, because they haven't had to worry about the Eastern Front, we haven't really seen them collapse that much, which isn't great because I need to deal with this big German menace. Oh, and I don't even know if I just took Stalingrad or not, but that's the power of a full collaboration government, and the Axis have no war score at all because they obviously couldn't touch the Soviets. I don't even know if I told you they even declared war on them, not that it matters. Now that is beautiful. But yeah, now comes the difficult part, because I'm gonna have to rescope my entire military, which I've been kind of working on in the background, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to just hold against the Germans. Thankfully though, we are not at war now, which means we can go ahead and borrow some rubber from the Japanese and make some planes finally. It's safe to say that our industry now is absolutely disgusting, and we're gonna thrust this straight into the Germans whenever we get the chance. I'm still having to refit my entire army, which means we need a lot more stuff. Annoying problem is, because I, defended myself against the Soviets and then annexed their entire country, everybody hates me because of the world tension I've generated, which means I'm kind of limited on my trade and also which factions I can join. Because right now I could create a faction with Turkey, but unfortunately I don't have the brain power to know how to do that, apparently. Particularly annoying because one of our extra research slots is actually locked behind being in a faction, so that's fun. I do get an option to join the Allies, but I get the feeling they're probably going to kick me out or not accept me by the time I get this done. Okay, they let me in, but will they let me get my extra research slot by the time they kick me out? Oh, well, they just kicked me out, but not before I got my research slot. Thank you very much, Churchill, you drunk fool. Oh, I guess he didn't like that insult, huh? Alright, the army has been respected, and it is time for us to join the war. Again, the Allies haven't really been up to much. In fact, they got Turkey involved and then just let them immediately get overrun by the Bulgarians. Yeah, and it does not look like they're doing a very good job against the Japanese either, so Poland and Lithuania must save the day. So first things first, gotta go ahead and take back Mamel, the land of the memes, which unsurprisingly not that difficult at all. God, okay, yeah, I wasn't paying attention down here why has Romania got like 500 billion divisions? We're not going to do the main thrust just yet, because I want to whittle down their air force enough. I've only just got the latest planes, so that's why the casualties ain't looking too great, but we are outdoing them, so once their air force is gone, we will push. Yep. It didn't help you too much having all those divisions. That was a million Hungarians I just killed. And there you go. This is going to be lit. Achievement unlocked. Nice, nice. Now we still got to obviously beat the Axis here. We are no quitters, and it's good to see Australia's making a comeback. Yeah, Japan is really strong considering they haven't actually beaten China, but that might just be down to the fact that Allies did not do too well this game. Although it does look like Uncle Sam has woken up. Right, we've actually gone long enough that Roosevelt is dead, though. And we could also go for the Baltic State one, but that will actually go ahead and make me at war with the Allies at this point, because we're going to obviously have to go to war with Sweden, and I get the feeling the UK might have a thing or two to say about that. I just realised as well that the Germans built a nuclear reactor in Denmark. I don't think we can trust them with such power. Yeah, I managed to burn through all my manpower because I've just been grinding. I haven't really cared too much. Probably not the best thing. Oh, in all fairness, from the 2 million casualties I have taken here, I think we've inflicted, 5 million on the Germans, somehow 790k on the Italians. I don't even remember seeing them that much, and the Romanians 600k, and obviously 1.1 million Hungarians. Even though like we have pushed the Germans to this, look how many divisions they still have, between 500 and 700 divisions. That's insane. Well, like a good portion of those are stuck in Brittany right now. Send what's left of my submarines out to make sure that they don't get out. It's an insane amount of German divisions just trapped in Brittany. There you go, we've overran them completely, and they are no more. Crow, I think that just went up by 2 million casualties, maybe like 1.5. Oh, and that pushed them over the limit. That is... That was one hell of a war. Best part is, and not a lot of people actually know this, but if you're the one to actually liberate the land of another country that's in the war, like I ran into the Benelux and France, and I'm not in their faction, means they will actually be in the peace conference for me to take land on as well. That means we have just created one hell of an empire. And now, we could end it off right here, but there is one more achievement that I want to go for that I didn't bother getting last time because I completely forgot about it, and that was doing the Shaken Not Stirred. Successfully stage a coup in any nation using a spy with a seducer trait. And I think I know the perfect nation to do it. Let's try Japan. So for this to work, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, mostly down to the fact that at this point their counterintelligence is pretty high, 51% limited there. So yeah, we're going to try though and see if we can get a little civil war going in Japan. Okay, yeah, this is going to be pretty difficult because it's only going up by 0.01, sorry, which, yeah, we need at least 20% to get a coup going. They just shot her. Damn, okay, yeah, now the Allies are done with the Germans. They brought back India very quickly. Oh, okay, never mind. The Allies are now re-losing India. Hold on a sec. You're still alive? Where? Where are the Germans? You know the whole, like, Germans hiding out in the Antarctic? I don't think they were too far off. It's absolutely cursed. Why are they there? You know what? Two can play at that game, mustache boy. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get this coup going, unfortunately. The counterintelligence late game is just way too much, and I am just getting caught all the time, even with local agents. Last thing I'm doing is I was able to join the Chinese United Front and get Spy Master, so maybe with a couple extra spies we might be able to do something. Okay, yeah, that definitely helped a lot. We may be able to just pull this off by the skin of our teeth. It doesn't really matter if the coup's any good. We just need to make sure that there is a coup, because that's all the achievement requires. So I just went away for a while, came back, got ourselves 21% support for non-aligned. I think to get the coup, we need them below less than 35% stability, which I don't think is really going to be possible unless we go to war with them. So I'm going to go to war with them. Also realized I could just coup Manchukuo as well, but I really wanted to get Japan just for the meme of it, but just to get the achievement out the way, and then we're also going to declare war on Japan so we can coup them too. Let's do this just in case. So yeah, just got to make sure that we have some of the seducer trait, and that should be the achievement ready to go. Alright, so that's going to take 170 days. Now, to get the Japanese war support down, which would lower their stability, we're just going to bomb them into the ground and raid them with submarines, which hopefully might do the trick. If not, I guess we're just going to beat up Japan. The coup fired, and I didn't get the achievement. I really don't know why either. Maybe it's because they have more than one trait. Maybe the game's like glitching out of it, but never mind, I guess. Whatever, let's just join the war. So we can finally get our coup against the Japanese, and I have 2 people with seduction on it. I don't know if this is actually gonna work, and it's gonna take me a year to do as well, so I guess I'm going back to tabbing out. I just need to make sure that their stability stays below 34%, or else I think it will cancel the coup, which shouldn't be a problem anyway, because I am absolutely obliterating their war support right now. Oh, that'll certainly keep it down. Okay, 24 days left. The coup will fire, and we will know if we've wasted our time for a second time around. Yeah, it did not fire. I have no idea what the deal. Did they just immediately capitulate tonight? Well, sadly we did not get that one last achievement. Not really sure what the problem is. The only thing I could think of is that the faction that popped out of them each time always joined the allies. But anyway, no bother, we'll get it another time. It's nice to have built another part of the empire and destroyed the Japanese. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below for more painful achievements, where sometimes we don't even get one of the achievements. Also, keep an eye on the Antarctic. I hear there's stuff brewing down there.